Hey there, it's E Squared Photography. I'm Erin.
And I'm Emily, and we are here to keep things simple and fun.
Are you debating possibly purchasing a mirrorless camera? So what is this hype all about? Today we are going to discuss the difference between a DSLR and a mirrorless and what we have found with both.
And don't forget that every Monday morning we come out with new videos, so make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell for notifications of future videos, and Erin can pick up her phone.
And we promise by the end of this video today, you will feel more comfortable making a decision at the next camera body that you want to purchase.
And if you're new to photography, make sure to stick around all the way till the end because we have something special just for you.
All right, so just to talk about what we shoot with. Our DSLR camera is a Nikon D750. We also shoot with our mirrorless, which is also a Nikon, and it's the Nikon Z7. So we are going to discuss the difference between the two of those cameras today. And just so you know, we really enjoy both of them.
So the first thing I want to touch base on is the battery life. We have noticed right off the bat that the battery life, it doesn't last as long with our Z7 mirrorless as it does with our D750. It's still fine. It still lasts us enough time at our family sessions and our senior sessions, all of that. But we do make sure to have backup batteries just in case we do have our batteries die.
One of the things that we really like about our mirrorless is the live view on our mirrorless versus the DSLR. So when we are looking through our viewfinder or we're looking at the back of our screen on our mirrorless, we are seeing a live view. That live view represents what we are going to see when we upload that image to our computer. We absolutely love that.
So we're actually seeing the white balance correctly on how we set it versus with the DSLR, we're not seeing all of that. And with the DSLR, we're shooting by looking through the viewfinder because shooting in live view with the DSLR is way too slow. It can't keep up. But with the mirrorless, we're always shooting in live view, looking on the back screen. The next thing we want to talk about is image quality, because so many people ask, is it really that much better shooting with the mirrorless? We would say that we still feel the images with our mirrorless versus our DSLR both look great. We would be confident using either of them. One thing we have noticed though right off the bat using our mirrorless is how tack sharp all of our images are. Everything is super sharp, which is super nice in comparison to the DSLR. But again, both produce very, very nice images.
As far as settings go on our DSLR and our mirrorless camera, all of our settings are pretty much the same to a T. The only real difference as far as our mirrorless go is when we are focusing, we are actually using face and eye detect. So it is going to try its best, and it's pretty darn good at detecting our clients' faces or their eyes. You can easily toggle between which eye, and we actually lock focus by tapping on the eye or on the face if it's a further away shot. And that's the big difference between the settings that we use from our DSLR.
And with our DSLR, we are using back button focus and we're focusing and recomposing. So it is different, but it wasn't that hard to make that shift. Comment below with what camera body you are currently shooting with and what one you want to maybe upgrade to. The other big difference camera setting wise is our AF area mode. So when shooting with our Nikon D750, the DSLR, we are using single point AF area mode versus with our mirrorless, we are using the AF area mode automatic. So that is one little slight difference in settings that we are liking to use because it really goes well with that auto face and eye detect, which we absolutely have been loving with our mirrorless.
And like we said, this was a fairly easy transition for us. Because it was a Nikon to a Nikon, it did make it a lot easier. So it would be interesting to see if we switch to a different brand of mirrorless. However, as far as the Nikon transition went, we felt like it was really easy. Did it take us a few sessions to get used to? Absolutely, like anything would take Other than that, we've learned it quite quickly, and I think anybody else can too.
So we absolutely love both, like we've said, but if we had to choose at this moment which one we would want to shoot with the most, it would definitely be our mirrorless Nikon Z7, just because of how crisp those images are. So we absolutely love that about that camera. So hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully you can decide if you want to stick with where you are or maybe upgrade to some sort of mirrorless camera. But if you are a new photographer just starting out and still trying to learn those camera settings and manual mode, all of that, we do in the description below have a free manual mode cheat sheet that you can download. So make sure to check that out in the description below.
And if you enjoyed this video today, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with a friend so we know to make more videos just like this one.
And if you don't already, follow us on Instagram at e2photography, and we will see you next week.